Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and it is dark and early on Monday morning, and it's a cool day for War of the Visions because we are finally getting another MR unit added into the game. It's Cyrelle, or Cyrelle? Anyway, I don't know how to say her name exactly, but wind unit, main job Strider, and she's free, so that's cool. We are also getting the Anima vision card. This is Anima from FF10. Seymour summon, basically. It's coming into the game as well. Let's take a peek at them. So here's Cyrelle, MR unit, Strider, Monk, Nightblade. Full preview for her coming soon, but cool job combination here, right? Strider, that's going to be summer kill phase job. Monk and Nightblade to mix up her damage types a little bit. And it just kind of shows here she has a barrier destroying large damage move. We'll take a look at her kit in time. Now here's Anima, the new vision card, and Esper coming out. It's Dark Element, and it is a great one for Leela, right? Our new Leela. Group effect, slash attack resist piercing rate up, dark attack up, and unit attack resist up. Bestowed effects, dark attack up, slash attack up, max HP up. Some of that is a global buff, so this did get a little bit of a global buff for our version of the game. And then it talks about the summon, which is an XL damage with a silence on it. Now, the global upgrade was slash attack up and max HP up for any dark unit, so that's nice. It's not just specifically for Leela. So previously it had dark attack, slash attack, max HP. Now it has slash attack and max HP as well as a dark attack. Nice. Okay, so that's looking really powerful. I will definitely be pulling for that on Wednesday. I'll do that on stream like normal. Okay. Also, we're getting some Master Ability 2s coming into the game. Whisper, Curry, and Severo are getting Master Ability 2s. Whispers, I mean, I hope it's good. I honestly don't know anything about it yet, but again, preview video coming for that. No new EX jobs for anybody but Cyrelle this week, and in fact, I think we're done. We've EX'd everybody, right? With Raldor and Sakura. Everybody's got, well, Final Fantasy Tactics, but okay, we know that's coming someday. I'm not trying to make everybody mad here. Anyway, that's it for that. Now, Summer Early Campaign Part 3 featuring Anima, who does, he doesn't look too happy to be on the beach there, if I'm telling the truth. Anyway, login rewards, going to be Anima Shards, Visior, basic stuff here, what we usually get. I say that, Amnesia Dew on day 1. That's nice. I almost might be running out of that, so that's cool. And this is actually better than normal. The Amnesia Dew and the Arena Restore orbs will be very welcome this week, so I'm down with that. Then a item drop double up campaign for daily quests. I'm a little bit confused about this one. It says it runs from the 8th to the 14th, so next week, right? Number of items that drop can be, the number of drops that can be acquired during the daily quests, including Guild Chamber, is doubled only on the days listed below, but they don't list any days below. The number of drops are doubled only on certain days of the week for some daily quests. These will not overlap with the double up campaign, and only the effect of the double up campaign will be applied. So basically, I think it's all week for things like the Trust Stone Chamber. That's going to be the biggest one. So a huge week to farm Trust Stones. You can farm whichever one you want all day, double up it looks like. And then I'll do Gil as well, because who doesn't need Gil? It's also going to be a 5x Arena week. So if your little Leela's ready, get her into Arena next week for 5 times medals. And we'll be getting Part 2, Chapter 7, Scene 3. So here's some PvE for the week. Little more story coming at you, as well as Cyrelle's acquisition quest. Now, she's an axe using unit, and so we'll be able to farm the golden axe here as well. That's nice. Golden axe is a good axe, especially if you don't have another one yet. High damage, it's fine. If you want to farm that and use it on her, that would be great. And then we're getting glove accessory sword and sword greatsword axe for our secret book of refinements. And that's it for that. Now, we are getting some more PvE. Tower is coming back. Not my favorite PvE event, if I'm being honest, but the rewards are typically pretty good in the rings. We're getting 67 through 70 and another EX floor. You want to clear it all once anyway, just to get all the rewards. There's Visior, Rainbow Mats, all of that. The new ring is going to be the Thunder Ring, so I'll talk about that in a little bit more detail. I honestly need to finish my Earth Ring. Like, I didn't get enough materials to max it out last time because I was sort of half-assing Tower. I will do better this time. I will finish my Earth Ring and my Thunder Ring. There we go. Honestly, all of these rings are decent. The Luminous Armlet is my favorite one of the bunch because of that weird interaction between dark and light and how they don't really counter each other. That, in my opinion, is the prize of Tower so far, but we'll see how good the Thunder Ring is. It might also be great. And then Limited Guild Battle is coming back on 6/15. Now, this is an important one because the standings in this next Limited Guild Battle will be used for Guild Battle Supremacy starting in July or later. So towards the end of summer, we're going to have Guild Battle Supremacy again, which is kind of like, if you weren't here last time, it's sort of like Ultimate Limited Guild Battle. It's coming back, and this next one is going to determine the seedings. Now, there are some limitations for this one. We're going to be on Cathedral, well, that's hard to say, harder than it should be, Cathedral, Rear Courtyard, no courage on this map, but that's not the only thing. We are going to be limited to a unit cost of 270 or less. So limited costs for the units and no courage. So things like re-raise are good, things like CT manipulation are good. Should be a fun limited Guild Wars, especially because I think this is a good map. The map matters so much for this, and we just did Cathedral Rear Courtyard. I can't say that. I can't say that. It's impossible. Lately, and it was fun in Friday Night Fights. Now, a couple things to mention before we move on. One, if you want to join a guild, my guild actually currently has an opening, and guilds within the Salt Squad have openings. So no matter what level of player you are, we have a spot for people from new players all the way up to people wanting to fight in the top 10 of Arena. For Guild Wars. We won our Guild War last night. Did we get top 10? We were 10th and we won. We are now 7th. Oh my gosh, we're going to end up fighting somebody who's going to destroy us. But we're 7th right now, so if you want a spot in a 7th ranked guild, what a perfect time for this ad. Come join us. That could be fun. Or if you want to join one of our other guilds, whatever competition level you are, we've got a spot for you. Apply at the Salt Squad Discord, link in the description. And we will end this video with a bonus account review because I get a lot of requests for these days and I like doing them. So bonus account review coming up. Stay tuned for that. Let's go. And today's bonus account review comes to you courtesy of PETA. PETA, thank you for supporting my channel by becoming a YouTube member at that Saint of Eileen level. And let's give the people your story. Day 1 player of War of the Visions, but quit pretty early. Didn't like the route the FFBE went down with Gumi. Was worried War of the Visions was going to do the same thing. However, saw my videos watching some Echoes of Mana stuff on my channel. Likes Persona 5 collaboration, I guess. Came back in during the Persona 5 collab and is hooked. Currently a dolphin level spender in the game, but Final Fantasy XIII's favorite Final Fantasy game, so looking to crack it out in a few months when that rolls around. We're going to keep that in mind as we go through this account, specifically for lightning and ice units, because lightning and snow are coming. So there we go. Here we go. Fire. I wouldn't worry about fire right now if I was you, PETA. You have the 99 Adelard. If he's currently helping you push content, I think that's great, but I don't see anything here I would be dumping a bunch of materials into. If you ever collect like a King Mont or a Setia, something like that, you might think about leveling them, but fire wouldn't be a focus for me right now if this is what my fire units look like. Ice. Now, ice is going to be a big one for you if you're a snow fan. He's going to be kind of like a tank. If you wanted to get ice ready for snow, Valentine's Day Cyrelle is somebody you have that is just a great unit. She could be somebody who helps you out a lot there. Victoria also is pretty good. I like Velric. I think he's underrated. But of your ice units, I would focus on Valentine's Day Cyrelle right now if you were getting your ice ready for the FF13 collaboration. With your wind units, let's see here. What do you have in wind that's worth leveling? Kind of not much, and you're not leveling it right now. So continue probably not to worry about wind. I would just stay away from that. Earth. You are working on Prince Mont. This is good. You get all of his stuff just like given to you in the game. Getting him to 120 will help you as a new player push through the content. Prince Mont at 120 is a really good unit. Is he UR level? Not quite. Is he close? Yes, he's very close. Otherwise on here, Oberon is a really strong unit. It wouldn't hurt you to like put him in your barracks, have him kind of leveling up over time. I use Ketone in PvE a lot. Etra, if you get Etra ever, here's the thing with Etra. At some point, when you get Etra to like 120 and you get some vision cards and espers that are evasion level, she can then go take out Earth Selection Quest, which will get you your level 120 Moraga. So Etra, when her event is around, is a good person to invest in. Getting her leveled up will help you later. Lightning. Now this is obviously going to be a big one for you. Who do you have and who do you want? I see you picked up Orlando back in the day. You'll want to finish him when the FF Tactics rolls around. Same time as FF13. You're going to want to finish off your Orlando. He's going to be just an insane partner for Lightning. Who else on here? Resnick. Good. Resnick was a really dang good support. Getting her leveled would be nice. Let's see, who else on here? You're investing into Cyrelle. Cyrelle could be a good cost-limited option for you if you're going to be a Lightning kind of main player in cost-limited formats later, so that's not bad. Frederica's always been good, but you're only at level 1 there. I would focus here, Orlando when you can. Cyrelle's not bad. Resnick is good for now. Kind of thinking towards the future, getting Lightning ready. You will want to pick up Charlotte at some point as well, I think. And, of course, the other banger Lightning unit is Esther. If you can ever snag an Esther, I think that's a good place to go. Abara 2. Two good units right there. Lightning is so stacked at the top end. Abara, Esther, Renan, people like that could be a good setup for the future for you. Water. You've got Ramada at 99, and then nothing else is really in the works here. That's fine. Like, maybe don't worry about it. Have Ramada help you right now at level 99. She's probably helping you push content. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about water. And then light. Okay, here's the deal with light. Ramza will be back during Tactics, right? And it looks like he's going to be pretty decent. Lucio is free to level. I would definitely do that. A 120 Lucio is actually a top tier unit. Like, he's not S tier with like Cloud and and Esther and all those people, but he's like an A tier unit. He's really good. Fina for an MR is one of the top tier MRs in the game. Sakura at 120 is really strong. So I think you have a good base here for Light. And oftentimes, Light can be one of people's first PvE comps as well. If you get Lucio leveled up and get him some partners that can slash like Cyrelle, Ramza someday, Rob, Violet. I don't know how much you have for Violet yet, but Violet Lucio is a good base for it building a Light team around. You have some pieces here for Light. Obviously, Engelbert would be a great pickup for you at some point as a Light tank. Until then, Lucio might be one of your strongest players. Keep pushing Lucio's story. Keep getting that done. He would be my focus right now if I was Light, and then I would just piece in around him as I picked up things. Okay, Dark. What do you have for Dark? Definitely get Jiza to 99 as fast as you can. Stern is the free 99. Shadow Lynx is another MR unit, and you've got her on your home screen. She's the MR unit that can just beast it through Dark selection if you have some evasion gear, Espers, and vision cards. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. So keep leveling her. That's a good play. I wouldn't worry about Whisper. Garvel's pretty good at level 120, but your Dark is... I mean, maybe Shadow Lynx should be the focus of your Dark account, at least for now, unless you happen to pick up like a Black Rose Helena, luckily, or something like that. Dwayne, those like top tier characters. I don't see Joker, who's a top tier, but if you were wanting to build into Dark, you do have Great Detective Leela coming out and the new Helena coming out eventually too, both of which are really good Dark characters. So those would be an option for you, depending on what you're willing to shoot for there. Okay, Trust Masters. What Trust Masters do you have that are good? Don't sleep on the effectiveness of Lion Emblem as a new player. It is good for learning how to reposition with Trust Master buffs because it's an agility buff, which is nice. And in fights, it will kind of help you learn how to like control your units for early turn buffing, even if they don't have a group buff. This is a way of giving them one, so that's nice. Magical String is a great TMR for magic damage dealers, especially once you start getting Trust Stones to put on it. It becomes really, really nice there. Otherwise, I don't see a ton of like super great TMRs here. Vermilion Sword is usable on red mages for sure. But yeah, that's what I think there. Boxer's Badge is a nice little agility TMR. Keep working on Jesus Bells and keep working on Lucio so you can get his TMR for an AP regeneration option. Okay, what do we got here? Weapons. Do we have any +5s? No. Oh, you have a Rune Staff +5. I'm guessing you probably just purchased that. Good move. Keep looking for options, especially you have 33,000 Visior. Keep working on your units, obviously, right? That's kind of the first step in the game. But a nice shortcut to powering up a little bit is whenever the shops have +5 pieces of gear in there that are UR, picking those up saves you from having to farm. Right? It saves you from having to farm +5 gear and can be a quick power up. So, and you have Excalibur. You're a day one. This proves you're a day one player because new players now don't get Excalibur. So that's a nice little bonus right there for some accuracy. Okay, armor. Smart Coat +5. If that was a shop buy, that was a good shop buy. Mithril armor, I wouldn't worry about that. Like, honestly, this stuff, like this in rarity stuff, wouldn't even concern myself with it. I would just start, like, you have an iron plate +3, that's fine for now. I would just look for stuff in the shop and just start piecing that together. Or go farm it in those like key rooms or something if you see something in there that interests you. Accessories. Okay, yeah, this is obviously going to be a spot where new players are struggling. Magic string and line, like these three right here are probably your best three. They definitely are your best three. Hero's Ring is something you can slot in if you just kind of need to. Again, look for options to farm here. Whenever an event comes around where you can farm an accessory, go for it and you'll get stronger. Like your account will hit many more power spikes where you'll get to a point where that like those EX dungeons on events just become easy. Once you get a 5-man team that can just hang with those, the game opens up a lot and your farming options open up a lot. Okay, vision cards. Good job so far with your vision cards. You've got a level 99 here and 85 here. Now these are element specific, so let's look at what you've got for non-elemental specific. Keep working on Black Rose of the Battlefield. That's a great rainbow vision card. Titan, also a good rainbow VC. Echoing Screams right there is. Let's see, what else do I like on here? Let's go next. What do we got next? Yeah, so those are ones I'd focus on right now. I would go like Titan and Black Rose of the Battlefield are great rainbow buffs, meaning they're not elemental locked. And if we look at the vision card that you have maxed, Europa, you do have, if we go back a bit here, lightning is probably going to be one of your main elements. So that Europa max does make sense in that regard. So, okay, good job there. Okay. Yeah, so I see what your plan is. It looks like you're definitely looking to be a lightning main. So keep in mind, Charlotte, Abara, Esther, Cloud. If Cloud ever comes back before FF13, those would be good options for you, definitely. Renan, that regards. Okay, let's look now. Espers. Now, Espers are hard for new players because you can't clear those like tier 3 Esper rooms. And Magicite is a hard thing to come by. For Magicite, look for those 5-step banners and maybe just do step 1 and 2 to get those select Magicite tickets. That is like the biggest tip I give the new players all the time, that it's just super helpful. Iron Giant kind of sucks. I wouldn't worry about leveling him too much more. Let him do what he's doing for you now, but I would definitely focus Odin on here. Behemoth is really good. Siren is good. What else you got on here that's good? Omega is really good for Dark if you're ever looking that route. Titan is very good. Shiva's great. Those are the ones I would focus on. In fact, you have Odin, which is just a big win. This would be my first priority for Espers. I would dump all my Magicite, all my attempts at leveling up Espers right now into Odin. That'll be a huge thing. Once you get this dude all the way to level 99, he makes units that much stronger. And in the meantime, you have good MR options as well. Cactar is less than an MR. You got a Behemoth here. So, okay, you have good choices. I think if your plan is to go Lightning, I think it's a good plan. And, yeah, we're all waiting for that level 120 Orlando. So, PETA, thank you. There's kind of my thoughts on your account. I hope that you get powered up in a big way before FF13 rolls around. I hope you catch a couple lightning units or two along the way. Some lucky rolls. And, dude, I hope the FF13 collaboration is awesome because it's also coming during Tactics. That would be a golden age of this game if we got 13 in Tactics and both those were just awesome. I can't wait. So, PETA, thank you for your support. And thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Peace.